All of these games have something in common. Art making is making the invisible visible. Marcel Duchamp said this many years ago, and every clip you just saw completely contradicts his statement. Most artwork is made to be seen. Most design work is there to solve a problem. UI design is an amalgamation of the two. It's supposed to solve a problem, and you're never supposed to think about it. Some games get this exceptionally right, some games get it exceptionally wrong, but ultimately it is the one thing that unites every single game. When it comes to UI in video games, we tend to separate them into 4 separate categories: non-diegetic, diegetic, spatial, and meta. Each of these 4 things relies on 2 major characteristics, that being the game world and the game's narrative. Whichever one you pick tends to switch on and switch off one of these characteristics. Non-diegetic UI will have the game tell you information as quick as possible without care for the narrative or the game world. Elements such as health bars in Street Fighter, minimaps in Call of Duty, the Diablo overlay and the League of Legends overlay are great examples of this, telling you information and getting out of the way. Diegetic UI is quite the opposite. This invokes both the game's world and the game's narrative to convey information to the player. The difference is that these things have to exist to the character in the game as well. Think of Uncharted, where Drake has to take out his physical notebook every time you want to see information about the game, or Fallout 3, when you have to pick up the Pip-Boy to physically look at your own inventory. The contrast here being that when you're in Call of Duty, the in-game avatar, the character, doesn't actually know the minimap exists. Spatial UI is probably among the more interesting ones of the bunch. It's usually the hardest to pull off, and most games stray really far away from it. A game that does this exceptionally well is Splinter Cell Conviction. It breaks the narrative to convey information to the player, so they don't have to spend their time going around menus or stopping the game. Meta UI is something that is a little special. This is an aspect or an element that exists to the character in the game, but doesn't exist to the player, so we get a different view. Think of something like GTA 4, where Niko Bellic will look at his phone, he looks at his physical phone, but we get a different view. Modern Warfare 2 does this by not giving us a health bar, but we experience blood on the screen. UI design is really difficult to get right, and really easy to get wrong. Imagine Dead Space taking away from its horror roots and its suspense by using a non-diegetic UI system. Or imagine Uncharted ruining its exploration features with a racing line telling you exactly where to go. These things all feel really obvious in hindsight, but at the time they're things that take great care and attention to really pull off. It's because of this difficulty and this uncertainty when it comes to what UI system to use that I feel like UI design and UX design is something that is vastly underappreciated when it comes to video games. So I hope this video has served its purpose of shining a light on this secret little art form that I love oh so very much.